What we have here is called a literal equation, and that just means that it's an equation, it's got an equal sign, and you've got more than one variable in there. So you've got an A, an E, and an N. And what they're asking us to do is to solve this for the variable E, which means they want us to isolate the E. So they want our answer to look like E equals. And you can see from all the answer choices, they're all set up that way, which is kind of nice because that gives you an idea of what you need to do. So when we do this, what we're doing is we're using the same operations that we use when we solve any equation. So we're using opposite operations to get the E by itself. So I want to get rid of the 9 and I want to get rid of the N. Or in other words, I want to move them to the other side. So let's start with the N. So the N is being divided here. It's E divided by N. So we do the opposite and we multiply by N. So I'm going to multiply both sides of this equation by N. And remember, when you solve equations, you could do whatever you want as long as you do it to both sides, because that will keep the equation balanced. So N over N is 1, so that gets rid of that. This NA, I'm going to rewrite as AN. So typically when we have variables like this, more than one, we just put them in alphabetical order. And then I still have the 9E over here. So I'm almost there. I just need to get rid of the 9. This is 9 times E, so I'm going to do the opposite and divide both sides by 9. And so 9 over 9 is 1. That goes away. And what I'm left with is AN over 9 equals E. Now, to get your final answer, all you got to do is flip this around and put the E on the left side. Typically, whatever we're solving for, you want to have first. Now, one common mistake I'll point out to you, it's not really a mistake, you can still get the right answer, but a lot of times students will try to move the E over to the other side in the beginning. You can do that, but it just creates an extra step. So better to just leave the E where it is on the right side, isolate it, and then just flip your whole answer around. So keep up the work, and soon you will master the math.